All right, so let's get started with our development process. We'll do step one of updating the HTML template and also updating our checkout component with the event handler. All right, so let's go ahead and move in here and open up our checkout component.html. And let's move down to that section where we have the credit card expiration year. So there's our component here. And we're going to add the event binding here for the change event. So let's kind of zoom in and I'll say change. And then when that event happens, I'll call handle months and years. All right. Now the IDE is going to give us an error message, right? Because we haven't really created that method yet. That's fine. We'll actually do that in this next section here. So I'll just copy that method name. And then I'll use that when I define that method in my component.ts file. So let's open up checkout component.ts. And so this is for step two of updating our checkout component and adding that event handler. So I'll just simply move down to the bottom of this file. And as the last method here, right after on submit, I'll paste in that method name, handle months and years. There we go. That looks pretty good. So the first thing I'll do is I'll get a handle to the credit card form group. And then I'll get the current year by saying new date.get full year. And then I'll also get the selected year from the form. So whatever the user selected in the UE on the form, I'll read that as a selected year. And so here we want to check to see if the current year equals the selected year. If so, then we're going to start with the current month. So I'll just set up a variable here for start month. And then I perform this comparison. If current year equals selected year, then we'll start with the current month. So I say new date.get month. And again, +1 because everything's zero based for months. Else I'll have start month equals 1. And then I simply call my form service and I say get credit card months and I give them the month to start with. And all of this other coding here is the same. We do .subscribe, we get the data back and we assign it to this .credit card months equals data. Alrighty, so this coding here looks pretty good. I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and test it out. If your Spring Boot backend is not running, go ahead and start it now. And then let's go ahead and start up our Angular app. Swing back into our browser. Let's just add a couple of items to the cart. And simply do a checkout here at the bottom. And so now we're going to check to make sure our fields are dependent. So if we choose a future year, then we're going to get all of the months 1 to 12. And if we select the current year, then we only get the months from the current month into the future. So when I'm recording this, it's June. And so that's why we see 6 going down to 12. But your values may differ based on when you actually run your application as far as time. All right, so this looks pretty good. So we have dependent fields in place. I like it. Good job, my friend.